So what's up guys, welcome to HTML tutorial, and in this tutorial we will be looking at what are these tables and how we can make use of them. So now I will write my basic code, and when it comes to the table is nothing but you must have seen the normal tables which are used to show the data. So basically when I am now talking about the table over here, we can define table with the help of the table tag. I will say table. Inside of a table we have the rows and the columns. Okay, so in order to give the row we will make use of the tr tag stands for the row. So first I will have one row, and inside of this first row I will give the headings of my table. So I will say I have just opened table tag and I have closed the table tag. Then I have opened the tr tag and closed the tr tag. Tr stands for table row, and inside of the table row we have something known as a table heading. Okay, so this will be the heading of my table. I will say name first, name. Then I will have one more heading which will say surname. Okay, and I will have one more name, table row, table heading, which is roll number. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this, now let me show you how this code is working. Let me just execute. So as can be seen, I am getting this name, surname and roll number. Okay, so now what I'll do is, this is my first row. Now I will create one more row. I will say tr, and in this second row I will pass the values. Okay, so I will pass the name of a person, then surname of a person, and the roll number of a person. Okay, so first okay, so when it comes to the th stands for table heading, which is used to give the heading to the table. But the second entry, I mean in the second row we won't be entering the we won't be making use of the th tag, which stands for table heading, which we will be making use of the td tag, which stands for table data. Now I will pass the data. Okay, I will say Akshay, then I will make use of the table data over again. Then I will say Maker, and I will give my roll number. Okay, so I'll give some more roll number. Now I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing. So as can be seen, I'm getting first row which has the name, surname and the roll number, and then I'm getting the second row which is Akshay, Maker, and roll number is 2222. Okay, so now if suppose I want to add one more row, I will copy this, paste this over again, and I will say AKZ. I am just changing some values over here, and I am just saving, coming over here and refreshing. Then then you can see that I'm getting one more entry over here. Okay, so this is how you can create a table. In first, this is the table heading, which we have written with the help of the th tag, and this is written with the td tag, which stands for table data. Okay, so this is how you should be creating the table. Table has the rows, and the rows has the table data and the table heading. Okay, so now if I want, I can make use of the style tag over here. I will give the style tag on the body, and I will say the background color. Now I will change the background color of my table to yellow. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing, so now as can be seen, I'm getting the background color for okay, so I have applied this background color on my body tag, and because of which the color of my entire page got changed. Okay, so you can apply the and when it comes to the applying the properties on the body tag, you can apply only one property on the body tag, that is the background color. Okay, so when it comes to the body tag, you can change only the background image and the background color, so you cannot apply more than these two properties on the body. Okay, so I will save this, come over here and refresh. So now this is the background color for my table what I'm getting. So now if suppose I want to give the border. Okay, so now first what I'll do is I will change the width of my table. I will give the width as 100%, and now when I'm saying width as 100%, it will be changing the width of my table. Okay, so now as can be seen, my table is getting rendered throughout my page. So now this has been done. Now what I'll do is I will make use of this style tag over here. We have seen how to make use of the internal styling, and on the table, okay, I will make use of the table, and on the table, then again on the table heading, and again on the table data, I will apply some specific properties. I will say border, and I will say border as a 2 pixels, solid green in color. So now let me just save this. I'll come over here and refresh. So as can be seen, I'm getting this border for all of my elements. Okay, now let me just explain you what I've done. Okay, so when I said table comma th comma td, so basically I'm referring the table element, that table heading element and a table data element, and for these elements I am applying the border property, which will give them the border. Over here 1 pixel stands for the width of the border. Okay, so my border will be 1 pixels in thickness, and it will be solid in the sense it will be continuous line, and it will be green in color. Okay, so when it comes to the solid, there could be solid, dotted, and a dashed. Okay, so now if I'm just giving the dotted as a value, and if I'm just saving, coming over here and refreshing, as can be seen, I'm getting the dotted border. Okay, so because of which I am giving the property as a solid over here. And if you want to change the width to 2 pixels, you can do that. Come over here and refresh. So okay, so this is how my table will be displayed. But I don't want this double border. Okay, I want just a single border in between of all these elements. So I will make use of the border collapse property. I will come over here, and I will say border collapse, and I will give the value as collapse only. Okay, now if I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing, so as can be seen, I'm getting only one border for all the elements. Okay, so now let me just show you how to make use of the call span. Okay, so currently our table is having the 3 headings, which is name, surname, and the roll number. Now if suppose I want to give one more column, then I will do that from here. I will make use of the table heading tag, and I will say phone number. Okay, so now if suppose a person is having 2 phone numbers, then we will be in need of 2 columns for telephone. Okay, so in order to give or make use of the two columns beneath the phone number, I will make use of the call span, and I will give the value as 2, because I will be creating 2 columns beneath this column. And after that, I mean for first entry, so now there will be this one more column present over here. So now let me show you how this is working. I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing. So now as can be seen, I'm getting this 4th column, which is phone number, and beneath this I'll be having the 2 more columns, and this is how data will be passed. Okay, so first Akshay value will come, then Maker, then this 2 come, and after that 2 values should be coming over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come over here, and I will make use of the td tag, and I will say 9823 blah blah blah. This is the first value. I will make use of the td, and I will say 9823, then again some or maybe I think you 1 2 3 4. Okay, if I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing, so now as can be seen, this phone number is having 2 entries, which is this 98 something and 1 2 3 4, and these 2 columns are been created beneath this phone number, because I have set call span, and I have given the number as 2, and because of which 2 columns have been created. And for next entry also, I mean for next entry of this xz maker 111, I have to also again pass 2 more table data over here. I will say table data, and over here I will give this value as 9898. This is the first phone number of that person, and second phone number will be this one. Okay, so now if I'm just coming over here and refreshing, so as can be seen, this second person is also having these two phone numbers. So this is how you can create two columns under one column. Okay, so now let me introduce you to something known as the Rowspan, which will be creating two rows under one row. So for that I will create another table. I will give two br tag to give little bit of spacing. Then I will say table, and inside of this table what I will do is I will create one row, and inside of this row I will give the table heading. I will say name of a person, and let me just create one more row over here. I will come over here and I will say tr, and I will give one more table heading. Hobbies. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing, then I'm getting this table which is having the name and the hobbies as two rows. Now what I'll do is I will pass the data to this. I will say table data, and I will say name as Akshay, and my hobbies are coding. I'll come over here and refresh. So as can be seen, my name is Akshay and my hobbies are coding. But if suppose I'm having the multiple hobbies, then I will create two rows over here. So in order to do that, I will be applying or making use of Rowspan. Now over here I'll be making use of the Rowspan, and I want two rows to be created beneath this hobbies title. Okay, so what I'll do is I will come over here and I will say Rowspan, and let me just give 4. Okay, so I will create 4 rows over here, and if I'm just saving and coming over here and refreshing, I'm not getting any output. So now what I'll do is I will create one more row, and inside of this row I will pass the data, and I will say gaming. If I'm just saving this, coming over here and refreshing, so as can be seen I'm getting the second row. And if I'm just creating the third row, that third row will also be coming inside this hobby row only. And if I'm just creating the fourth also, that will also come inside of that hobbies title, because I have said specified over here Rowspan is equal to 4. Now I will copy this row and I will create one more row, and second is gaming, third is developing, watching videos. I'll save this, I'll come over here and refresh. So now as can be seen, my name is been displayed, and these are my 4 hobbies which are displayed over here. So now if suppose okay, so let me just give style over here, and I will say width as 100%. Okay, so just to give the width. Okay, so this is how my table is displayed right now. Okay, so now if you want to give the caption to your table, caption is nothing but it is the title of the table. So I will make use of the caption tag. I will say this is student data. I will save this, and if I'm just coming over here and refreshing, so as can be seen I'm getting the name for my table, and I will copy this caption and I will go to my first table, and after this table tag I will say this is a student data. I will come over here and I will refresh it. Okay, so this is how you can use this table tag to render data inside of the table. Now if suppose I want to align this data, so data inside of this TD to be rendered at the center of the table, then I can do that. So I will make use of this TD tag. I will come over here and I will define TD, and inside of this I will say align item and center. Okay, so if I'm just saving this should work. It is not working. I think it's text align. Text align center. I think this should work. Okay, so you can check these properties. Okay, so as can be seen, all the text has been aligned at the center of the columns, rows, and I think now everything is rendered in a much better way. Okay, so thanks for watching. This was all about the tables and how you can render data in the form of a table.